Oh, at some point in your life, I know somebody told you knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. Money is power. Money rules everything. But the real truth of the matter, knowledge is really king, you know? Today we're going to be talking about why you should have knowledge and why you shouldn't let nobody play like no dummy, man. Let's get straight into it. All right, so when we get into the topic of knowledge can come in a lot of different shapes and forms and sizes, you know what I mean? With knowledge, you can have knowledge in tech, you can have knowledge in trade, you know what I mean? You can have knowledge with washing your hair and shit, you know what I mean? Everything is different. You can have knowledge, damn, my fault, Joe. You can have knowledge in any type of situation, you know what I mean? But knowledge is something that you need throughout your entire lifespan, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they get knowledge from different places. Like, you can get knowledge off the internet, you can read a book, you can even ask them, like somebody that you know, man. You can get knowledge from anybody. Not all knowledge is good knowledge, you know what I mean? But knowledge is something that should be a strength that you build on every single day that you wake up, you know what I mean? You should be trying to do something to challenge your brain, to make your brain stronger and make your brain think every day, you know what I mean? Because the stronger your mind is, the stronger your whole body's going to be, you know what I mean? Because your whole body operates off your mind. So always try and find different ways to try and get information in your brain. And I'm not just saying to just go read a bunch of books and go read a bunch of articles about a bunch of random shit, you know what I mean? That's cool. But like, find a topic that you really enjoy, you know what I mean? Because that's what's going to make the learning a lot better. It's going to be a lot more efficient for you because it's going to be something that you like, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, me personally, I'm into the wave game and shit. You know, my shit look rough right now, but I like waves and shit. You know what I mean? I know just about when you should wash your hair, how many times you should wash your hair a month, how to lay your shit down. You know what I mean? Like, this is nothing, bro. I can bounce back from this. Y'all gonna see that in like 2 days. But, you know what I mean? Like, that's knowledge is power. You know what I mean? I know about all this shit, and I don't gotta go around and keep watching videos and that way I'm able to give y'all knowledge about that type shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's what you want. You want to be able to let people know that you know a little something, you know what I mean? Not everything. You can't let them know that you know everything. You got to play dumb at sometimes, which sounds crazy. But that's what comes with having knowledge, man. It's playing dumb. Like, you have to find something that you enjoy learning or doing, and then just dig deep into that shit. Like, look into where it originated at, how to actually do it. You know what I mean? Who started it? All that shit. Because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of people, you know, we started a lot of shit. And then the other people came in, you know what I mean? They came and grabbed the shit. And it's a lot of shit that's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that they ain't start nothing. Like, they ain't invent anything. You know, I'm not racist or nothing like that. Let's not get that. You know what I mean? But it's just a lot of shit that we don't know as young people because the schools didn't teach it. You literally have to go out there and go research everything. You know what I mean? Down to like car payments and all that shit. Because at the end of the day, the more you know, the less you'll get over, you know what I mean? So constantly keep trying to learn every single day. It's not a hard task. And with knowledge, it's not always about who's the smartest, who had the best grades in school and all that, you know what I mean? Because yeah, you had good grades in school, but that shit don't mean nothing out here in the real world. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Like, I'm not gonna say it don't mean nothing, but like, at the same time, it's not going to mean anything if you don't put that knowledge towards something. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes for everything, not just school. Don't just learn about something and not jump into it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something that you like to do and you feel like, oh, it's something that I like. You know? Like, a lot of people say there's a difference between, like, school smarts and street smarts, which It is 100% school smarts and street smarts. And street smarts is not always just I know how to rob an individual, or I know how to steal and kill an individual. Excuse me, yeah, we're gonna chop that out. But it ain't always how to an individual and all that. You feel me? It's a lot of things that go into the street smarts, and with school smarts, it's a lot of different things that go into that as well. You know what I mean? But it's just all about your perspective on it and what you want to do with it. You know what I mean? Don't ever let anybody belittle you. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're dumb. You know what I mean? Because everybody is smart in their own ways. You know what I mean? Whether it's mathematically, spiritually, athletically, you know what I mean? Everybody's smart in their own different ways. So don't ever try to say somebody's dumb just because they don't have the knowledge that you have on that certain topic. Feel what I'm saying? It could be really simple. This life shit could be real simple, man. It's little things, man. The little things, like I said in the last couple videos, staying down, man, and elevating your game every day. You know what I mean? This video is gonna go with those two as well. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to elevating your game is with knowledge. Staying down is building knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy stuff that you can just all build together, and everything that I'm telling y'all, man, is you can just all put it together, and it's just day by day. I feel as if that y'all should be able to build yourselves just like the way I'm building myself. Like, I'm not perfect and I'm not the smartest individual, but you feel me? I feel like I got knowledge on certain topics that a lot of people don't have knowledge on. So that's why I'm giving y'all game to let y'all know what I know a little bit. You know, I can't let y'all know everything, but I know a little bit. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all for tapping into the first two videos. I kind of slacked on this one. It came out a little late, but I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I had 3 new subscribers. You know, that ain't a lot for real, but 3 in 2 days, bro, that mean a lot to me. So I appreciate y'all for subscribing, tapping in with a young bull. You know what I mean? I'm Leaky Hustling, man, and this is Game is Game. Day 3 of the 90-day run. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.